Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm telling another story time today. I hope you guys do enjoy this. If you guys are new, I do daily stories. You definitely should subscribe because these are definitely entertaining. And yeah, I'm gonna get straight into this video, guys. Please watch the whole thing. I promise you, this is a crazy story time. And yeah, let's get into it. All right, so this story takes place a couple years ago, and at the time it was the summer, and I think I was 16. So on this day, my cousin invites me over to hang out with him, and he told me that his friends were in town. Now, his friends were my friends as well. Today, this story only involves one of the friends, and I'm gonna call him Matt for today. And me and Matt were always cool. We'd always be doing dumb shit and just hanging out. So I knew we were about to have a good time. Anyways, we're all hanging out at my cousin's house, and everything's cool. And at this point, it's already getting dark outside. And then my friend Matt, he gets a text from my other friend Jake, and he texts him that he's almost off work and he's about to pull up. And so I'm thinking, yeah, I bet, let's do this. Like, let's hang out, let's have a good time. And that's exactly what we did. So he pulls up, and we're hanging out for like another hour or two, and at this point, we kind of get bored. Now, me, Jake, and Matt, we're all just playing a game on the TV. I forgot what it was. It was some shit, though. And then my cousin and the other friend, they were watching a movie on another TV. And yeah, so me, Matt, and Jake, we all decided that we wanted to sneak out. But we knew that my cousin, he wouldn't really want to do it. He would think it's a bad idea and probably just tell us not to go. So we just didn't tell him. Maybe that's a stupid idea just in case we got like kidnapped or some shit, but it's all right, I guess, now. So yeah, after 30 minutes of just chilling, we finally decide that it's time to go. And so we quietly sneak upstairs. We walk up the stairs very quietly from the basement. And then we decide that we're going to walk out the back door because we didn't want to go out the front just in case someone was up. We didn't think anybody was up, but we didn't want to wake anybody up. So yeah, that's what we did. And after we get outside and we walk around the house, we just head straight down the road so no one could see us out the windows or anything. And then we had to pick a destination. We didn't know really where we wanted to go, but we finally decided that we were going to go to a store. Now, at the time, I don't know what we were thinking, but we didn't even look at like the hours for the stores. But the closest store that we had was a Hy-Vee, and it was a pretty far walk. I mean, it wasn't that far, but it was a good walk. So yeah, we're walking, and everything's cool. I'm kind of paranoid though, because there is a curfew in our city. I don't know if you guys have a curfew in your city, but if you guys do, definitely let me know, because I'm very interested in seeing if that's like a thing everywhere or just in my city. But anyways, yeah, I was kind of paranoid that the cops would catch us and then take us back or something, but that didn't happen, thankfully. And so yeah, we're walking through this neighborhood, and we're not taking main roads because we didn't want to get caught, so we were walking through side roads. Eventually, we do get up, and then we had to walk out onto the side road for a second to hit this intersection and then get to this store. So when we're at this intersection, we see these cars flying by, and we're like, oh, whoa. And these cars were not like normal traffic. They were definitely car shows. I thought this was cool, and I was just guessing that it was like a car show or something going on at night. And yeah, so they drive by, and then we eventually cross the street, and we're walking up the store, and then we realize that no one's in the parking lot. And we walk up to the doors and they don't open. So we're like, shit. And then one of my friends, they pull out their phone and they check and see, and the store's closed. I don't know. For some reason, we thought it was open 24/7, but yeah, that's not the case. And at this point, this is where the story really gets good. This is where everything starts to happen. And this is where I kind of regret doing what I did. But, anyways, yeah. So we turn around, we start heading back. And before we can get onto the main road, this car flies by us, and it's like a BMW, and it's a convertible. And it has like a modified exhaust, so it's pretty loud. But he wasn't moving fast. And for some reason, I just wanted to yell something out, and I just yelled, "It's still slow though." And I didn't think he heard that. He didn't turn around or anything. I didn't think he heard that because he had the music blaring too. So I was like, okay. And my friends thought that was funny, and I didn't really think much of it. I just thought it was kind of funny, like poking jokes. But yeah, so we're just walking, and then we see this guy fly by us again. He flies by us like so fast, and then like we cross the intersection, and we get back on the road that we need to walk down to get back to our house. And this guy is flying past us, hitting a Yui, going down the other side, and hitting a Yui back. And he does it like 3 or 4 times, and we're like, ah, shit. And eventually, we're walking on the sidewalk, and we have to cross the road to get to the other side of the sidewalk. And I take one step off the sidewalk into the road, and this guy comes out of nowhere and just fucking like flies into the road that we were just on and almost hits me and then slams on the brakes. And at this point, I'm like, okay, this is bad. And this guy has his top off, like the convertible off, and he's blaring music. And he doesn't say anything. He just kind of stares at me. And I'm like, and I kind of take a step back. And this guy says, "I'm going to beat the fuck out of you." And at this point, I'm like, oh shit. Okay, this is where it's going to get real. And I didn't know why this guy was so butthurt. And then I realized, I'm like, oh shit. He's like pissed about what I said. And let me just put in perspective how douchey this guy looked. He pulls up in a Beamer right? With the convertible down, and this guy's blaring fucking Post Malone Rockstar, and we're just like, what the fuck? And anyways, at first I kind of was like, oh shit, like kind of scared, but then I realized this guy is trying to fight me and my friends. And me and my friends are not small, man. Like I'm 6'2". I think at the time I was like 210, 220. I was packing a lot more fat than I am now. And my other two friends, Matt was probably like 5'11", and Jake, man, Jake's like 6'5", like probably 250, 230, somewhere around there. Like he's big. Like, and this guy, after saying that, we all look at each other and we kind of chuckle a little bit and we kind of shrug our shoulders. And I say, all right. And then like out of nowhere, this guy realizes what he just said and then like peels off. And I'm just thinking like, what the hell just happened? But anyways, he did not come back, thankfully, because I did not want to have to fight a grown man or possibly get shot or killed or stabbed or whatever. So that was good. And yeah, so we're just walking back and we're just laughing and everything. And everything's good. Now we make it back and we walk inside and sneak back downstairs. Didn't get caught, but my cousin and his friend was like, "Where'd you guys go?" And then we told them the whole story and they're like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, that was the story, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy that. Definitely crazy. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what that guy was thinking. But yeah, don't be a fucking asshole on the road, but probably don't talk shit because you don't want to have to deal with crazy people. And yeah, if you guys did like this video, please let me know down below. Like, subscribe, share, and I will see you guys tomorrow.